Spirit, what are your messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in regards to love at this time? This is for the Scorpio collective who is needing more clarity in their situation with somebody. It could be somebody that they're not in contact with, somebody that they're separated from, or it could just be someone that they're going through some confusion with. But, you know, whatever messages you have for them, Spirit, allow me to channel those messages for them. Angels, my guardian angels, help me pull the messages that Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements need to know at this time in regards to whoever they're connecting to, whoever is connecting to them. Romance-wise, Spirit. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Romance-wise and in regards to love. What is going on? And what do they need to know at this time? Page of Swords. Sometimes this is well, more often than not, this is the communication card. I'm going to do clarification on these so I can see what's behind that energy. But so far, you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but I would say, yeah, I am picking up on an air sign here for Scorpios in a situation where maybe there was a connection or you've been having problems in a connection with somebody who is an air sign. Okay, so far we have that communication possibly coming in, or somebody wants to talk to you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's possible there's been a repeated cycle, a repeated toxic pattern, or just repeated patterns that are blocking the changes that would create an outcome that you want with this person, or an outcome that this person wants with you. I really feel like since we have the Page of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this person wants to talk about it. This person may want to address something that has caused a blockage when it comes to the fact that things haven't been turning in their favor with you. Things haven't been turning in their favor with you. Again, remember, there's going to be clarification coming in, but so far, this is what's coming out. And you could also be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Taurus because of the Wheel of Fortune card here. Justice. It's more Libra energy. And that's also an air sign, by the way. They want justice in this situation. I feel like they want it to go right. Seven of Cups. Maybe you're dealing with the water sign too. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. It's not the heaviest energy that I feel here, but it's possible. They feel like you have options. They feel like maybe there's other people around you who are getting in the way. There's also some confusion. I really feel like there's been confusion here between you. Mixed emotions, mixed feelings, not quite understanding things clearly. And it's making it very hard to have made a decision with this person, or it's been very hard for this person to make a choice, for them to understand what the right choice is, and that's what they want to do. With the Justice here, Seven of Cups, there's a lot of things that are not clear to them. It could be imagined scenarios that have come into play, or there's also the fact that they feel that you have other people around you, options. That's possible. Again, I'm gonna have to do clarification on that. We'll see what else is going on. Page 1's in reverse. You could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius too, for others of you. This is somebody who seems like they're attracted to you. And this may be a new person who's coming towards you. Maybe, possibly. I feel weird about that energy, honestly. I feel weird about that energy. I feel like they're, I don't know. Let me do clarification on that one, but the way that it feels is that this person is going to arouse you. They're going to arouse you. They're going to spark attraction between you, and they may like step back or step down, or they may like fall back out of nowhere. Or this is somebody that you dealt with recently and they're still connected to you spiritually, or they're connecting to you energetically. They're still around you. Maybe. I'll see what the hell is going on with that person. It's a fire sign probably too, like I said. 8 of Cups reversed. Somebody wants to come back to you. I feel like they felt as if they had to walk away. This is somebody who, with a heavy heart, they decided they had to leave the situation behind, but it's like emotionally they can't do it, and it's like pulling them back. Their heart pulls them back, even though their goal is to move forward, move on, because maybe they felt like, yeah, this situation was just never getting to a point that was good with you. Yeah, coming back. 4 Cups reversed. This could have been someone who just wasn't open yet. They weren't open or ready to open their heart to you for some reason. Now they are. Judgment. Yeah, second chance, or they want to come back into your life, and they've done some heavy evaluating about past behavior or past mistakes, or they've learned something here about what happened between you in the past. They've learned something very significant, and it may be so that when they come towards you again, there's changes, good changes though, not like, you know, there's no point in taking them back. There will be, if this judgment card, this judgment energy is here, it is likely, it's very likely that it'll be worth giving this person a second chance, or they feel that way about you as well. Something about this situation could transform into, or have experience, or you'll experience a rebirth with somebody and your connection. The connection itself will go through a rebirth type of energy. Excuse me. Knight of Cups, somebody's in love with you. Maybe a water sign, doesn't have to be in love with you. Knight of Wands, someone else is maybe the same energy or not. Knight of Wands could be a fire sign. It doesn't feel like the same energy. They may have fire in their chart, or they are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the way that they're coming towards you may be very lustful. There's a lot of attraction, physical attraction. Unpredictability though when it comes to that. I don't know. It's no telling where exactly this would go once they pursue you, but they want to because they are sexually attracted to you. They're lusting over you. Okay. We're gonna do clarification on these. Looking at the Page of Swords. Why is that showing up here? What's behind the Page of Swords, Spirit? What's behind the Page of Swords? Someone wants to talk about the way things didn't go the way that they wanted with you. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. I do not know why that Seven of Wands is coming out in the reverse. Maybe they were pushing you away at one point. Now they want to stop. Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like there was possibly this person was focused on work, their goals. They were focused on their own goals, and it gave you the impression that they were pushing you away, but they weren't. They were just very busy. And that's why in this relationship, if there was a relationship, or if you wanted a relationship with this person and they wanted one with you, it never reached that point where they wanted it to get to that. Okay, how do I explain this? It never reached that point of having a happy relationship or being together. And there could have just been misalignment between you guys because of the fact that someone felt pushed away, and it really wasn't that. They were just very busy. They probably want to address that. Yeah. And with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Why is the Wheel of Fortune reversed? The Six of Cups and the Strength. It's really hard for this person to let you go. And that's why if something hasn't been going well between you, they really want to address it because they do have memories with you. They have history with you. They have nostalgia. And that's what's kept them so strong through this all. And this could be you who felt like you've been so strong through this Wheel of Fortune reverse energy where it's like a toxic pattern or repeated patterns, and it never gets to the point that you want it to. And there's a point where you feel like, yeah, I probably should let this go because it's just, it's just the same old shit. But the thing is, yeah, this person feels like that, for one thing, needs to be addressed. And also there's just those memories and the fact that, they've loved you in the past. They still love you. Could be dealing with the Leo, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Could be dealing with a Leo. The Strength card came out. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, and that's how they feel about you. Justice card. What is the Justice card? The Justice card. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords reversed. And the Four of Wands. Yeah, they want to reunite with you. And what they think hasn't been going right in the past is that maybe okay, I'm not getting necessarily incompatibility, but in the past, maybe one of you just wasn't bringing in the solution-oriented mindset that they wanted in order to form a strong team with you. So, in partnerships, yeah, it's like the two of you should be a team, and they felt like you weren't really mutually making the effort to do that, to form that. And for a while, they were in this standstill, thinking about what to do about this, and they wanted to make a very serious decision. Now they're coming out of it because they want to reunite and they want to make things right. They may not know if you want the same, but they could be coming in to talk to you about that too. Again, that's a Libra energy I'm seeing. Doesn't have to be. Maybe they have it in their chart too. What's with the Seven of Cups, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Moon in the reverse. The Page of Swords. This person wants to address something that bothers them when it comes to this illusion, the confusion, or their imagined scenarios, or something to that extent. Yeah, I do feel like they feel maybe you have options, and it has put them in this stage of like delusional thoughts. Like they're thinking maybe you're entertaining other people when you're not. Maybe they want to address that. Yeah, that's something they also want to talk about. With the Page of Swords, came out again. Page of Swords came out again. Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they want to clear something up. The Moon reverse. Something that they didn't really know or understand. They want to clear up. And it has to do with people around you, or the things that are making them feel all these mixed emotions about things towards you. They have all these mixed emotions, mixed thoughts, and it's getting to the point they don't know what to do. They don't know what is the right choice to make, and that's what they want. That's their concern. And yeah, it's no wonder that they want to talk to you, honestly, because of that. Page of Wands reverse. Who the hell is that? Six of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups came out in the reverse, or tried to, with strength. Okay, maybe they're not what I thought. But still, they are planning on pursuing you. This is with the Page of Wands reverse. It's not a bad energy. It's not a bad energy, but I feel like you don't really notice this person, and that's why it's blocked energy. They don't want to really take a bold move towards you. They don't feel like very brave about saying something to you or taking action, even though they do feel attraction. This is a new energy, clearly, with the Page here. They may be younger than you, or they may just be a little bit more on the youthful side. Even if they're not young per se, they have a very youthful personality, possibly. Or they're very playful too. Doesn't have to mean they're youthful. It just means, they're very playful. Could be even flirtatious or whatever. Page of Swords in reverse. I mean the Wands. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they feel like maybe they'll get embarrassed. I'm sorry for laughing, but maybe they'll feel embarrassed if they come towards you, but they're trying. I feel like they're trying. I don't know. That's funny, but yeah, someone like that around you too. Oh my god. Okay. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in reverse. What's that about? Spirit. Yeah. Eight of Swords tried to come out in the reverse. Someone felt really stuck in this situation, possibly, and they're realizing that they can't walk away, or it's not easy to walk away. It's not easy for this person to walk away from you. It's not easy for this person to leave you behind, even though they had felt like they had to. They felt like it was just a part of their responsibility if they wanted to do something for the betterment of their lives, or whatever the case was. Yeah, it wasn't hard for them, and that's why they're coming back, because they just can't take this shit. They can't take it. They can't take it. They can't take being away from you, possibly, for some of you. And I feel like it would be such a relief for them to just be able to just come back, I guess. Yes. Well, that's good. I mean, if you've been missing somebody, well, guess what? They probably miss you too. Anyway. Judgment. We'll do Four of Cups first. Four of Cups in the reverse. Why is that here? Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person either wasn't talking to you, they weren't ready to. Four of Cups reversed, Spirit. Give me a moment to look at this. I don't know. I feel like at one point they really felt like uncomfortable with opening their heart. Or when you were offering them love, or you were showing them love, or you were trying to reconnect or connect to them in general, there was a blockage in their emotions. And they just, I don't know. I think now they're feeling a little bit more confidence in opening up. Yeah, this person really felt like hard to reach or hard to access their nurturing, loving side, or this is how they see you now. And now that they see that you're hard to access because they were giving you, I'm sorry, they were giving you a fucking hard time because you were trying to love them and show them affection, and they just, you know, I mean, it's fine, maybe for their own personal reasons, they just weren't, they couldn't do it, they couldn't open up, they couldn't, I don't know, something was going on there, but probably in their own feelings. Maybe there's something about you or their situation that they felt like they just weren't in the mood. I really get this like feeling of they weren't in the mood because they were upset or something. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, now they see that you're hard to access too. I don't know. Maybe. All I know is that they're ready to open up. That's good. And yes, maybe they regret it too in the past that they were giving you a hard time when all you were doing was trying to love them. Knight of Cups. Knight of... Oh my God. What? Oh, wow. So earlier I said that these could be two separate energies, but why did the Nine of Wands clarify the Knight of Cups? Okay, clarify this Knight of Wands here. Strength. Again, okay, what is that? Okay, maybe somebody is in love with you, but they're also very sexually, they're like, their sex drive is insane. I don't think this person is intentionally trying to come in to start problems, but I feel like this person isn't even thinking like clearly because they're so lustful at the same time. Knight of Wands isn't always a bad card. It could just mean somebody like they're sexually, they're horny or something. Yeah, possibly. And that's not bad. We all get that way sometimes. But I mean, it clarifies the Knight of Cups, so it's not like they're just trying to hit. They have feelings too. Oh God. But you guys, you'll know if somebody really is a player or a hoe or anything like that. You guys will know for sure. And if you feel like you need to do your research, do your research. That's fine, but this person not only is in love with you, but they're very sexually aroused by you. So the overall takeaway that I get from this reading here, you guys, there is people that want to come back around to, they've thought about how things went in the past. I really feel like they want things to change for the better. Yeah, somebody is thinking about the people around you too, who they feel are like your options. Just because you have options doesn't mean you're entertaining them, but I feel like they're wondering and questioning that. Excuse me. And they want to make things right. Somebody wants to make things right. With this Page of Wands here, I wouldn't say you have to be careful. They may not even approach you, yet they want to, because they're just there. I feel like they're afraid to be embarrassed or turned down. That's okay. I mean, that's normal, but yeah, there is clearly somebody around you who maybe there was attraction between you, and maybe they're just not willing to step up, like. And because it's a page, maybe it's because they're not very experienced. You know, like maybe they're just not experienced, or they've never tried something like this before. Or maybe you feel like a challenge for them, something new. Like they've never really approached someone that makes them so, like, intimidated. That's possible. Page of Swords, though. You guys could expect communication and honest communication. And I feel like it will help when it comes to this pattern that's been going on. Someone feels like, you know, the things that, like everything they ever wanted with you hasn't happened, and they want to talk about that. Or that's, you know, the reason and the intention behind their communication. And yeah, I do see somebody in love with you. Somebody who, honestly, if you see this person, you talk to them, you probably would already know what's up with that. You know what I mean? Like, if this is the energy that they're coming in, I feel like they're really just not going to be able to, they're not going to think about it. Like, if you end up having sex with this person when you see each other, it's like they didn't expect it, they didn't plan that, but it's going to happen. Okay, and that doesn't have to be somebody who wants to reconcile. It could be somebody new, but it's like there's also feelings there, so don't feel like they're just trying to play games or whatever, or that they're just being a hoe. Like, you know, it's normal and it's natural for that to happen. So, I hope that this was helpful. If anybody needs a personal reading, something that's more specific to you, those services are offered and they're on my site. The link to my website is in my bio. You can also email me if you have any questions too. That's also in my bio. Have a good rest of the day. And if you're watching this at night or in the evening, have a good rest of your night and evening. And I don't know when the next time I'll be doing another Scorpio reading, but I will be trying to keep up. I will be trying to give you guys more. So until then, yeah. Thank you for being with me, and thank you for watching.